Hi everybody, Jo here. Time to grab a brew and let's have a crafty catch up. Thanks for joining me today. I've actually not got a finished project to show you. We're going to have a play. Now, obviously you know I love products by Aall Create, and Aall Create have brought out some new washi tapes, and these are how they come to you. And there's the most amazing designs. We've got some by Janet Klein, some by Abs himself, and there's one by Bipasha. Absolutely fabulous. Now, the thing is, once you take this off, the packaging off, I've got to be honest, I then don't remember what number it is, because they're all numbered, what name it is. And when it comes to ordering a replacement, it's a bit tricky. So for me, I write on the number on the inside, look. So each of mine, I've written the number. Where I can, I've written the name and who the designer is. But the most important thing for me is the number, so I know what number. And also quite often I do get ladies and gentlemen asking, you know, what number washi tape was that? So that's my little tip for today, what I would do with my washi tape. But there's the most gorgeous washi tapes. This is a favourite of mine. As you know, I'm really into my almost like my ticker tape words, and I've just bought my lovely labelling machine. Well, this, and I think this one is the one by Bipasha, is just like, look at that, all the fabulous words on there. And I love this, that it's got the white, almost like white thread on there as well. So that's a bit of a favourite of mine. We've got some others with beautiful words on. We've got some funny ones. We've got some large ones, and they're great for your big projects. And as I say, Janet Klein's done some really quirky ones, which are fabulous. I love that. Choose happy. Who wouldn't choose that? So what I thought we'd do today is, when I was making samples with these, I made a tag and I really enjoyed making it. So I'm going to do something along those lines, if I can remember what I did. So I'm starting off with just an MDF tag, and I love doing tags, just something a bit different. And we're going to use this washi tape, and I think this is a Janet Klein one, and it's number 20. And you can use any of them. I just liked the look of this one. And I just thought, you know what, why don't we actually cover a tag? So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm almost going to do my hospital corners. Being a radiographer, you see, we had to do hospital practice for one of our exams, and we had to learn about hospital corners. So we'll do a bit of the old. So all I'm doing is just cutting into the corner. Obviously, we didn't cut into the sheets, did we, when we went on the wards? But it just means I can bend that over there and then bend this. Just want it a little bit neater, so I'm just going to take a little bit more of an angle off here. Because again, although it's a tag, you want it to be nice and neat, don't you? There we go. Right. Just like to do the bottom bit, then I can work my way up. So all I'm going to do, and because it's sticky, obviously, I don't need any extra glue. It sticks beautifully. Don't need to gesso the tag. So really, for me, this is so quick and easy to do. Again, I can alter which way. Let me see. I should really do it this way, shouldn't I? And then I can see my design. I quite like that there. Right, so I'll put that there. Now again, you could wait and turn all your ends over. I just like to do it as I'm going up. So do I want them there, or do I want them quite like that over there, look? So yeah, oh, that's not quite. Let's offset it a bit. So how are you doing? How have you been this week? How are things going? I have to say, as I'm recording this, it's a lovely sunny day here. Well, I'll rephrase that. We've got some sun this afternoon. It's as close as we get. Now, a little bird told me that she'd heard we were going to have a little heat wave next weekend. So I hope you're right, Anne. I hope you're not giving me duff information. got my hopes up now. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Could do with getting in my garden again. Right, now I'm just going to put one across the top here. Just want to change which direction I put that. Right, so let's have a look here what we're going to do. So if I cut that into there, I can fold that bit over. And I'll do the same that side. And if I cut that bit there, I can tuck that bit over. So let's have a look where this is going to go. And what we'll do is we'll just snip this off so that folds over. Just take the sticky off my scissors. I have to say, I know my scissors will get a little bit sticky, but I have a fantastic product. I don't know if any of you have come across this, called Stick Away by Crafter's Companion. And if my scissors get sticky, I just put a little bit of this on a piece of cotton wool, and just my scissors will be fine. So I know that I can happily cut this, and it doesn't matter if I get any sticky on them. I know you can get scissors that don't get sticky, can't you? But like I say, I just give it a quick wipe with that, and I'm happy with that. There we go. Now, if you wanted to be really extravagant, depends what you're doing with your tag. I'm actually thinking of putting mine on a canvas. But if you wanted, you could actually put more tape across the back. Like I say, mine's going on a canvas, and I love this too much to use it on the back. So that's me being stingy. But nobody's going to see the back of mine. And again, I just give it a bit of a rub all the way. And I think that we've got a lovely base for a tag straight away, haven't we? I must admit, really liking that. Now, I just want to make the hole here, and I'm just going to use my scissors. Go from the front, because then it pushes the tape through. And you can either cut that, or I've got to be honest, just push it round and it'll stick on there. I'm going to put some string through, which I haven't got ready. Oh well, I shall get it, don't worry. Now, on it, I want to put a butterfly. Now, I'm going to use this stamp set. I use this a lot. And this is from the 449 Through the Meadows by Tracy Evans. And again, it's this butterfly here, which I do love. So what I'm going to do, again, this is where I love to use my offcuts of card. And this is the bit where I'm just going to ink up, and I'm going to ink up in black, and I'm using my VersaFine Clair. And I'm just going to take my card to the stamp and just rub on the area where the butterfly is. I don't need to stamp the whole stamp out, because that would be a waste. And also be a waste of ink and a waste of card. There we go, perfect. I think I could get another one on there, couldn't I? Let's see. Ignore that bit of ink on the back. I will. I've got an inky finger somewhere though, doesn't it? Good job we're not doing a clean and simple one today. There we go. Two lovely butterflies. There we go. So I've got one. I always do with those in 2s or 3s if I can, because do you know what? Chances are I'm going to need another butterfly. Right, wipe my fingers again. Now, to save time, I've already cut one out because I want it cut out, and it's just the right size for my tag. Now, I'm going to add some colour, and I'm going to use my Inktense pencils. As you know, I love these, and I know quite a lot of you have bought them, so I always think it's nice to use things which you've already bought. And I'm just going to quickly add some colour, and I'm going to go, I want yellow at the end of my butterfly wings, and then I'm going to go more colour as we go in. So I've got a deepish red here, sort of a reddy brown. Brown's lovely. If you want to have a deep red, brown teams really well with red. I'll put that in the middle. And then we're going to add some orange, just to where that yellow is to break it into the red. And don't forget, because these are water reactive, I'll be adding water, so I don't have to do fantastic colouring, which is useful, isn't it? And then I'm just going to add some red, just doing circular motions to fill in the space. And I'm going over that orange and that deeper red. And hopefully that'll give us a nice blend. I want it to be quite bright. I thought with the tag being mainly sort of greens, whites, we've got a little bit of almost a blue there. I thought the red would really pop. I mean, I have made a sample and I've posted it off to Abs, so I'm hoping he gets it. I'm hoping it flies in the right direction, but you never know. If we put those down, if we get our... Now, remember, piece of kitchen roll, and I'm just going to grab my brush with some water on it, and I'll wet the yellow first, and I'm coming in light to dark, so I'll go to the yellow, then blend the orange across into the red, and then into that deep red. And I just find that's a lovely way to blend those colours. And look at the difference. So if I lift that up, can you see the difference of the when you've added the water? So again, clean my brush. And I just want to make sure it is clean because we're going back into the yellow the other side. So I'm just taking the excess water off. So again, start with the yellow, and that way we keep that yellow bright. It's going to add a tiny bit more water. And then into the orange, and then over into that red and the deep red, and just blend that deep red out. Just want a bit more deep red there. This side's not as red as I would like it, so just add a little bit more, that's better. And I think that if we lift that up, that's really going to pop on there, isn't it? And again, that didn't take long, did it? I mean, for me, I would actually colour 2 or 3 butterflies at the same time. I think it not only, excuse me while I sneak off and get my string. It's going to cut as a piece of string to thread through this. I think string will look nice. But yes, I tend to do 2 or 3 butterflies at once because, you know, I'm always going to need butterflies. So let's just pop a couple through. How many can we get through? Right, come on. There we go. Need one of those big needle threaders. Do you remember, did you have needle threaders? Right, that'll be fine. Cut that at an angle. And what I'm going to do is just, what I like with string is if you just sort of untwist it. A bit like separating your tissues into the ply. Just makes it, I don't know. Reminds me of when I used to have my hair in ringlets when I was little, when I had long hair. I will just separate it a bit at the ends, give it that more rugged look. And then what I've got is a piece of, almost like it's a hessian, and that I'm just going to put across here. But I don't like these straight edges, so I'm just going to snip all the way up here. I much prefer that sort of open end. So I'll do the same on this side. And I'm thinking this is going here. Now it does just need something here. So I've got this lovely washi tape here, and this is number 33, and I think it's called Be a Rebel, if my writing's correct. Now let's have a look. We've got Creative People. What's next? Oh, Beauty Abounds. I prefer that. Now what I tend to do is, because this is the next one, and I'm not ready for it yet, I'm just going to put that on my craft mat over in the corner, and it'll stay sticky until I need it. But that's the one I fancy. Beauty Abounds. And I'm just going to tear a little bit nearer the edge. And this, I'm just going to put across there. So let's add some glue. Like I say, how quick is this to do? But I'm thinking if I make a bigger canvas, this could be my centerpiece for my canvas. And then at least I've got a starting point. I've almost got the embellishment ready to go on the canvas, haven't I? So I'm just going to use some of my pin flare 3D glue, and I'm going to just put it under where the butterfly is going to be. And let's just put this at an angle. And then I want my butterfly wings to be a little bit proud. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue under the body. Now, just for a bit of added extra, I've got these, my friend Lisa, my lovely friend Lisa, gave me some little handmade pencils ages ago. You know when people see things and they give you them and you're like, oh, that just fits perfectly. So I'm thinking for the body, now are we going to use the red one or the green one? No, I think it's got to be the red one for me. Yeah, so we'll put the other two in there. Don't know about you, do you keep all your little embellishments? And so I think that's going to look fabulous down there. So a bit more pin flare. Now let me check, that's the way it lies. I just want it on the back. Now obviously my pin flare is going to take sort of overnight to dry, but I'm happy with that. Just take off any excess. And once again, just wipe my hands. And I know I say this every time, but you never know. There might just be somebody new watching. Always squeeze your pin flare up so you've got some glue there, and then put the lid on. Just stop your whole tube drying up. You've paid for it. You don't want it to dry up. And then I think we'll add some of those nice white Posca splats. So give the Posca pen a shake. And let's just add some with that nice arty feel. Don't want too many. We don't want to overcook it. Need one there. There we go. Perfect. Now, how quick and easy was that? But I just think that's so nice. Now, again, I know there are various people that use pen nibs for here. I know where Tracy likes to use a pen nib, and that's why I've gone from a pencil, just something a little bit different. But if you've got pen nibs and you like to use those, you know, but I think it's all about showing you a bit of inspiration and a bit of something different. Now, again, if you had wool or different twine that you wanted to use, again, it's all about using what you've got. Our job is just to A, keep you company for 5 minutes, but also give you some inspiration that maybe you haven't thought of. And that's why we don't all do the same thing, because we try to just get your creative minds working. Now, the one thing I do like to do is there's a product called Spray and Shine, again by Crafter's Companion, and it's a high gloss varnish. Now I know certainly with the pan pastels that I've been using, and again with the other pastels, a lot of people ask about various spray varnishes, and I've got to be honest, this one I thoroughly recommend. I've used it an awful lot, and all I tend to do is I'm just going to get myself a piece of kitchen roll. And again, I would recommend a well-ventilated. I normally take mine into the utility room and open the back door. But just so that you can see, again, give it a good shake. And I just give it a couple of blasts. And what that'll do is it's going to seal the washi tape onto my tag. And also, when it's dry, my butterfly will have the most amazing glaze. And it will almost look like it's got glossy accents on it. As I say, it does smell a little, so I would certainly put it in a well-ventilated room. Now, the other thing is they do a glitter one with glitter, an iridescent glitter, and that's lovely if you wanted glitter. I didn't want glitter on this, so I'm going to leave that on there. I'll actually just take it off there so you can see it a little bit better. In fact, let's bring in a nice background, and then let's take you in, and there we go. So that's my little offering for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. As always, thank you for spending time with me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Don't know what you're getting up to, but try and find a little bit of time for yourself and a little bit of time for your loved ones. So you all take care. Much love and hugs, everybody. Bye for now.